Hello my lovelies, happy solstice. I'm going to do a message from the ravens for this solstice. See what's going on. I might switch it on actually. I've been playing around with the old lighting. Yes, so let's have a look. See what's going on with the unions. We'll call them unions, soulmate connections, past life. I've been out for the count for 2 days, so I don't know. I think that was the moon in Gemini. Very strong. Lots of inflammation coming up, but lots of old stuff coming to the surface to clear out. Ex-partners, old connections, new ones coming in. We've got to clear out before we can move forward. One of my fairies has fallen down. I've had these fairies since I was, God, I can't remember. I've managed to keep hold of them. She doesn't want to stand. So they've obviously been on travels. So I don't know who that is. Random phone call. So please can I have a message from the ravens? Romance, unions, soulmate. What's the collective opportunities, things we need to look at, clear out? Let's see. Message from the ravens for this, the solstice. We have the Fool. What a beautiful card. 0. Glasses. I need glasses. But you can see there, it's a full moon. And he's gone through a death. He is death. But everything that he's learnt through this death, he's carrying in his little sack behind him. That's all the knowledge, all the lessons. There's a raven at his side. Is that a lightning strike? I do need my glasses. I know they're here, and I do this every time. But I go, oh, I'll do a reading and then think about it afterwards. But he's got like this, he's got something in his hand as well. So he's definitely learned a lot through this death and this rebirth. And he's about to take a leap of faith. So 0 is 0. The beginning of a new journey. Bottom of the deck we have the 9 of Swords. So there was anxiety, possibly about this ending and beginning. Sleepless nights, things keeping us awake at night. You know, it's almost like I can't get no sleep. 9 of Swords is definitely anxiety. Let's see where this connection is. But the Fool. A brand new start, brand new beginning. And it does ask us to take a leap of faith. Not quite knowing where we're going to land. Where's this connection, please? What's this to do with? So with these readings, they either tell us about the connection or work that we need to do on ourselves in order to bring in union. Let's see what we've got with the Fool. But I love the fact that there's a massive full moon in the background, which means it does feel like a lot of things came to an end. A lot of anxieties probably about things that are outside of our control normally. And that's how we get rid of anxiety, is to just concentrate on the things that we do have control over. So it could be the end of a period of anxiety by moving in a complete new direction. Whereabouts is this connection? So we have this, at the bottom of the deck, we have this mirroring, this dance going on. But like I've said before, with this one, it's like somebody who's shadowing you or copying you or mirroring your moves, but there's no connection. You're in the spotlight there. That's the bottom of the deck. But this is twin flame. And we have that light, so the same as we've got the lightning strike in the Fool card at the back, we've also got the lightning strike. So something came to light, almost like a tower moment. This is definitely the twin flame. So what happens with the twin flame connection is they're not always together, but they mirror each other. So they're doing the dance. And as you can see, like they are staring at each other, I do think, but she's veiled. Veils often represent a form of protection, but they are mirroring this dance together. So it could be a new, with the Fool, it could be jumping into a new path. You could meet your twin flame. Let's get some more on this with the romance angels. So the beginning of doing a new dance. But yeah, so the lightning is, it's almost like, it is like the tower. It's like clarification came in. May have caused a tower moment, which obviously then is like, right, we've got to start from scratch. Ground zero is what I want to say with that. And again, the lightning's there as well. They are mirroring each other. And a lot of, with the twin flame relationship, there's a lot of, even though they might not be in union, they're clearing out the same stuff, almost mirroring each other's moves, but on two separate paths until they've cleared out the stuff, and then they come into union. So this looks like there's been some clearing out through some strikes of lightning, worth waiting for. Divine timing is at work in your love life. So that's what I was saying. There's been, so they do some clearing out, but not necessarily together. And then it is all down to divine timing. Divine timing is at work in your love life, worth waiting for. So the Fool says taking a leap of faith, but it's all that knowledge that they've gained through this full moon that's come to light. There's no need to rush, worth waiting for divine timing. Like I said, with the twin flame journey, they're clearing out their stuff on separate paths, but they're doing the same dance together. And at the bottom of the deck, we have chemistry. There's a strong magnetic attraction here. Now that is exactly what that looks like. They're almost magnetized together, and it could be that it's the shadow and the light that is drawing them together. So it could be that the divine feminine, you know, doing her shadow work, and the divine masculine doing his shadow work separately. But it actually draws them together, maybe because they've got similar paths, similar backgrounds. But it's the beginning of, and chemistry. Nine of Swords. So let's get a little bit more on. So there's definitely chemistry here, but it's that lightning. And I said this before, lightning strikes once, maybe twice. Give us a little bit more on the twin flame. Worth waiting for. So there's still work to be done, but it looks like the divine masculine and the divine feminine are starting off on a new path. So it's either a new path of clearing out. The Two of Swords. So the Two of Swords represents indecisiveness, going backwards and forwards on a decision. And like you can see there, she's blindfolded. She's got two ravens on her hands. Maybe she's kind of putting it into like the fate of the ravens. I can't see, so I'm going to trust, you know, what I feel. But the Two of Swords is going back and forth on a decision. I can't make my mind up. Maybe there wasn't enough clarification at the time. So I'm gonna let my ravens decide. I'm gonna tune into my instincts. This is often going between heart and head as well. My heart is telling me one thing, my head is telling me something else. Backwards and forwards. But there's no rush. But we are, and the Tower. So like I said, lightning strikes, maybe once, maybe twice. The lightning has struck the Tower, bringing whatever it was built on not solid foundations. This is what happens when the Tower comes in. It destroys anything that's not built on solid foundations. When we think about relationships, that could be foundations built with no trust, no loyalty, no communication. The Tower comes in, strikes it down, ground zero. And that could be why there's this, I don't know where I'm going, I don't know what's going on. We have to wait for all the pieces to fall into place, worth waiting for, just to see what the outcome is. It also fell with the Hanged Man. So the Hanged Man is, again, it's a pause, but it's viewing things from a different perspective. So everything after the Tower has been turned upside down. It's like, I can't do anything. I'm just going to hang here for a while. But it's definitely a pause in motion. I need to view things from a different angle. It's also about surrendering, release of control. I let go of my control of outcomes because the Tower has come in. We've got the Chariot underneath, which again is moving in a different direction. And we've got a moon and a star. Anything else? So this fell out on the twin flame journey, and it's the Three of Swords. So yeah, there was definitely, it fell out more on the divine masculine, so there was definitely some heartbreak there, or some old heartbreak that needed healing. It might not be in the now. It could be that you know, it needed clearing out, but it fell out on the divine masculine side. What have we got at the deck? And there's that Nine of Swords again. That's that anxiety. But a broken heart is an open heart, and when a heart breaks, it's so we can do some healing. It's like heart surgery. So from today, oh, who's this? The Four of Pentacles. So the Four of Pentacles is about, when we look at it in relationship wise, it's about holding on to emotions or keeping emotions to oneself. It's not very, it is about withholding affection and emotions, not being very open. The fours represent, like, I don't feel like I've got enough to give. A withdrawing of emotions, or pentacles being, when we're looking at it, we've got the Queen of Cups. So the Queen of Cups is somebody who tunes into her divine feminine. She fills her own cup first. Everything she does is heart-centered. So it's all from the heart space. Like, I won't, you know, when I say I won't, it's like the Queen of Cups will only do things from a heart space. If I don't feel like doing it, I won't do it. She's got to fill it, but she fills her own cup first. She's well in touch with the moon energy. So she probably would have got a lot of psychic dreams, but it's the divine feminine of either the connection, who has mastered her cups. I know what it is that I want. And then bottom of the deck, we've got strength. She's mastered her mind space. So there's, you know, she's mastered her reaction rather than her responding rather than reacting. She walks in strength. That's at the bottom of the deck. So we've got chemistry. She's in charge of the lion, when often the lion wants to, you know, roar. She's taken control. But it's a brand new journey. There may be some indecisiveness simply because the Tower came in. Bit of destruction to anything that we're seeing collectively now that's not based on solid foundations of authenticity, trust, you know, communication, vulnerability, is collapsing at a rapid pace because it's not the energy that we're moving into. So the Seven of Thought, you've been confused about a situation in your life and now suddenly everything is completely clear. Whether the truth was revealed by your angels, disclosed by a friend, or discovered on your own, it feels good to be awake and aware. Feel free to ask for time alone if that's what's needed. So that's that kind of pause in motion. You know, I'm just going to hang here for a while so I can view things from all angles, really. Seeing it upside down. What else have we got? Worth waiting for. Worth waiting for. This fell out on the Fool and on the, it's the Nine of Emotion. This is a magical time in your life when wishes are granted and dreams come true. It may seem that good luck is following you, but actually these happy times are just the rewards for being a loving and wonderful person. Your angels are asking you to enjoy your life and love these and have fun. Have fun. Sorry. I do need my glasses, but she's covered in all these four-leaf clovers. But if it's the 9, then it's something that you've manifested in, basically by saying no to a lot of things, which takes a lot of strength. No to that which no longer serves you. No, doing the shadow work, maybe, the heartbreak might have triggered that shadow work. Let's see what else we get with this. That fell out on the Queen of Cups, the 6 of Emotions. Memories can fill your heart and with many emotions. It's important to remember your past accurately without seeing it as better or worse than it was. People you used to know may return to your life unexpectedly. Children could be an important issue, or you may need to reconnect to your inner child. So going back to the Fool, it is like the beginning of going back to childhood, starting again. But the 6 of Emotions is that something could be coming back round, something that you thought was lost, or just going into that childlike state, or that childlike, energy of, dreams can come true, dreams do come true. This is an actual reality. I can manifest what it is that I want. But it might be people coming back from the past as well. But like it says, it's important to remember it actually how it was, rather than with rose-coloured glasses on. It could also be that there's been inner child work, because sometimes our childhood memories aren't that great, and there might be or might have been. So yeah, this fell out on the 7 of Thought, confused about a situation, the 3 of Swords, which is heartbreak, but also the Queen of Cups. So it was intuitively known. Forgiveness is an important part of healing. Forgive yourself and others around you for any mistakes of the past, so that everyone can move forward. The Fool. Grieving is a normal part of life. Ask your angels ask your angels and those that love to help you move through this process quickly, so that you can get back on track. So that landed on the 3 of Swords. So it's like, yeah, there's, obviously the Tower came in, or something came to light, and it caused a bit of heartbreak. But it's saying 5 of Emotions is a little bit like the 5 of Cups. It's like, well, that didn't work, but let's not sit in that 5 of Emotions. Let's find the strength inside to move forward and possibly see things. It really helps to see things from a different angle, especially when the Tower comes in and breaks things down. It helps us heal without bypassing the healing, because obviously we don't want to project onto anything else what we haven't healed, but it does help to understand that what's not meant for us, will be taken away, especially as we are evolving quite quickly through these full moons, and collectively and energetically. Something that felt right for us yesterday, then we get a full moon, something comes up to the surface, we clear it out, and it's not in alignment with us. So it's saying, ask your friends to help you with this Three of Swords, so that you can move forward a lot better, and seeing it from a different perspective can help with that. But grieving is a natural process, natural part of endings and beginnings, whether that be in relationships or whether it just be because the Fool represents something has completely closed out, the end of a new beginning. And even if it's just a place in time. So this is the sacral chakra, number 2, which I know has got a lot to do with, you know, sexual energy and compassion and fire. I'm gonna read it. I'm gonna try and read it, so that we. Where's my glasses? Sorry, you didn't. I've had to. So yeah, so that we can really close out fully. But this feels like chemistry. Number 2, the sacral, orange, water, ovaries, I want. So obviously there was something there that was missing. Known as the base or root chakra, this, have we got the right one? Known as the sacral chakra, the second chakra is located 2 fingers below your navel and relates to emotions, desires, creativity and sexuality. To keep this chakra balanced, its energy flowing, try dancing, moving your hips, lower abdomen. Use a colour meditation and practice yoga. Express your sexuality and nurture yourself, and remember, you do matter. So that is what was missing in the connection, in whatever it is that has caused this heartache. Maybe, you know, you didn't feel like, maybe there wasn't enough chemistry. There wasn't enough of that. That's what I'm getting, is that they're just, there was withholding of affection. Trust in your ability to make excellent choices. There's opportunities all around if you just continue to move forward. It may be time to look to a new partner who can help you be a success in your career or creative endeavours. Keep your eyes on the big picture. Now that's the Hanged Man. That's sort of like zooming out and, you know, looking at things from a higher, the bigger picture. And again, the twin flame journey, it is a bigger picture. There's so much more going on in the background with that connection than we know, than we can see, with the clearing out of, but they are doing the same dance rather than the details of the moment. We've got hope at the bottom of the deck. Again, that's just like, I would say that was very much a sacral chakra as well. Heartache and loss. So yeah, there's definitely, I mean, that's 3 cards representing a heartbreak. But you've got the Queen of Cups here, so she understands. She doesn't chase, she creates. She knows her worth. She sits on her throne and waits. She knows when it's not in alignment with her. And again, she's got her hands down. It's almost like she's praying, but she's healing heartache, heart chakra. There's definitely a lot of healing going on the divine feminine side with the Queen of Cups, but this doesn't necessarily have to be the divine feminine. This could be the divine masculine working on his divine feminine in the heart chakra. Anything else? So we've got balance, And at the bottom of the deck, we've got the heart chakra. So this is definitely heart chakra activations that are coming to light, possibly over that full moon. Number 4, working on the heart, but we've got balance, which is it's 11. So the twin flame is supposed to be the 11, but it's coming sideways. So that's telling me that, again, there is this work to be done. This, obviously, lightning has struck. Things have collapsed. There's healing to be done on the inside. But balance, it's sideways. Now, but he looks almost like the magician there. He's got his sword, his cup, his pentacle, and his wand. So balance is almost like magician energy, but he's got his hands down and he's open to receiving. Look at all these skills that I have. These are all the things that he's learned on his journey, on this new path. But it came in sideways. So it's a little bit of, it's on its way in. It needs balancing out. We are going to close with a rose, but heart chakra activations going on. And the Queen of Cups, like I say, she does everything from her heart space. She's tuned into her intuition. And she knows this isn't serving me. If there's been, you know, with holding of affections, it's going to cause heartbreak. So sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. That's the final closing with a rose. And that's what, at the end of the day, we all want. To settle for anything less is to say, I'm not worthy of receiving all those things. Happy solstice, and I love you lots.